Liberia. Good afternoon to you. Monday is on the 15th day of April. I mean 2024. April 15, 2024. The month divides itself into two today. So you say we will be the light of Africa. Have we become the light of Africa? Good afternoon to you, State of the Nation. We've returned, and this is State of the Nation on Truth FM 96.1. Oh my goodness, it's good to be back after a long weekend from Friday, fasting prayer day, fell into Saturday, Saturday to Sunday, Monday evening, we are Monday morning, afternoon, we are here. Good afternoon to each and every one of you, my fellow compatriots. Liberia is on the rising, and we're glad to have you back and welcome you to this edition of State of the Nation. Magdalene, good afternoon to you.
Yes, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to our listeners and viewers as well. Welcome to a fresh and first edition of this week to State of the Nation.
Yeah, so how was your weekend?
Yeah, I had a wonderful weekend.
Okay,
Yeah, a wonderful weekend. I was in Jakarta yesterday.
okay.
Yeah, it's a Margibi, right? I was there to watch Margibi and Grand Baza because Lofa will be taking up on, I think, Margibi, yes. So we want to see how they, we want to know their strategies. So
How did
um,
it end?
yeah, I think Grand Baza won. Yes, Grand Baza won that.
So Naomi Tap in the newsroom there.
Yeah.
If you're there, please come. Let's do some analysis, post-mortem analysis of the kickoff of the National Sports Meet. Please come in studio. Copa, you want to call Naomi to please come over?
You know,
So,
yeah, my team used to be Barcelona. Yeah, back in the days.
Barcelona,
Yeah, Barca. Yeah, Barca.
Barca.
All right. Yeah.
Don't mind the people who can say Barca. It's actually not Barca.
Yeah,
It's
that's why.
Barca.
And it is Barcelona, right?
Yeah, Barca.
Okay, so that's
Some Liberians will say Barca. It's only here in this country that the abbreviation for Barcelona is Barca. All over the world is Barca.
so my team actually was Barcelona, and I was very, very attached to them. Yeah, until one time Chelsea and and my team played. Hmm.
Mhm.
Chelsea really, I mean, they really caused frustration for me that day. I was too emotional. Yeah, the team hurt me. I think with the beat us once on that day. I said the team, yeah, Let me resign for it.
Then
Yeah.
you are then you are not a lover of, you are not a
No,
fanatic.
listen now.
You're not a
Yeah,
fanatic.
I'm not. Whatever term you want to use. I
You
mean,
are just a lover, you're not a
you
fanatic.
can go about doing it. I like football, but I don't go shouting for, especially for teams outside of Liberia. If it is Liberia, well, that's what I used to. Or I like President uh George Money we at the time, right? Yeah, because of the football he played, and so for Liberia, for the county meet, oh yes, I can shout out loud. But when it comes to other teams from other countries, I don't do it. And me not doing it doesn't mean that it's not good for you to do it. I mean, it's some form of entertainment. Yes, and it's very interesting. Sometimes people even go about, I mean, hating on each other because of, and some people have died in the process. So it's some kind of sorry to say, but it's complete nonsense. So, but I mean, other countries, they are playing their games, entertainment. They are entertaining themselves, and I mean, it's the whole world. Sports is good, but to go to the extreme of doing some shouting, fainting, shouting the feet. No, I don't do it again for other countries. No, not other teams. I don't do it.
So, Ariel, are
Mhm.
you a lover or a fanatic?
I'm a lover.
Okay.
Yeah.
So fanaticism will go the extreme.
Yeah,
Whether
the
they beat
extreme.
you or not,
Yeah, you remain
your
there.
team is your team.
But I'm a lover. I don't
I see.
even if lover is playing, and for example we were beating the last time I was on the field. Oh my god, that thing really hurt me. But I mean, we move. I don't have to go and sit and be crying. Maybe the fanatics will go sit down, get pressure. They faint. They go to the hospital. They wake up. And those are fanatics, right? No, no, no. I'm not a like you. I don't even know whether you got a team.
Oh yeah, I'm a fanatic of Manchester
No,
United.
I have never seen. You got your video teams a lot of time here.
Yes, and that's the reason why I still done the check. Over the weekend, I was in the shirt of Man U, and I
Nothing
would.
has shown to me that you are
Man, you don't want to be in. You don't want to be in the theater when I'm watching football game. You don't want to see me. I'm different person altogether in the theater or whatsoever you call it. The video. I don't even watch football game alone
So that means you be
in my living room. No, I don't. I don't. I would rather go sit in the heat in the video club than to be sitting alone and then cherry watching. We go, yeah. A football fanatic will not watch a game alone. No way.
Just say you won't. You funny way. And escape. You funny way to go out. I mean, don't make other people who sit comfortable in their place watch games. Make them to feel like they are not fanatics.
Anyway, you have said yours. You're entitled to it. It's an opinion, but I got so many witnesses around, and I'm somebody. If you have not seen a man who is team's coach, he took the chair and put it on his head and run around. This is me.
Well,
yes. So here we are. It was a wonderful weekend, long weekend for that matter. And hats up to the organizing team of the organizer of the National Sports Meet. It has kicked off. It's a delayed, as it is referred to. As a matter of fact, this is always the case when it coincides with the kickoff coincides with the transition, that is from one presidency to the other. So a lot of you people thought it was canceled for this year. No, now it has kicked off. Those of you who watched on yesterday, I hope you enjoy yourself.
yeah, and Saturday, guess what? You weren't around. We were all at the Invincible Park. Yes, we one loafer had a rally.
Yeah. I play my part, right? I play my part. I wanted to be there, but I wouldn't have. If I had been there, a lot of things would have spoiled.
Oh, fun.
On my farm. So I painstakingly miss out. But I gave them the airwaves.
So you leaving me unaware?
I gave them the airwaves. I hope they came. Yeah, because we arranged it for them to come on Friday.
So you taking me out from the whole farm issue now?
No, I didn't say in that part.
I'm seeing our
Yes, our farm.
So you choose your mother.
Yes, our farm. You know, today is the birthday of somebody very special in my life.
Oh Lord.
Yes. I'll refer to her as Mother Sans Frontier, that is Mother without border. And I am under obligation to play this beautiful song for in her honor as she celebrates her birthday. You are the uh, general manager of Crispo Agro Investment. I call you grandmom, the namesake of my grandmother. My couple, you are there today celebrating your birthday. This is yours as we commence this edition of the program.
Okay. That's good.
And I guess the children are celebrating you now. Couple Modba SELLEE, good afternoon to you, ma'am. Today is your birthday, April 15. And the entire workforce of Crispo Agro Investment in Swan Mecca, Bome County. Good afternoon to you, ma'am. Thanks for the children and thanks for the hard work. You are a soldier. So also in Swan Mecca, we will go to Swau Town to talk to an elder. He's in search of rescuers of the only government elementary school in that district. I'm talking about in that area. I'm talking about the May David, a feeder school to Swain Industrial Mission once upon a time, is at the brink of collapse. Aaron Morba of Bopolu City. Your sister celebrates her birthday today. I wonder I should call in the first place this one. Anyway, time is fast spent. But let's wish you a happy birthday as you celebrate and take it from your daughter in Germany, Mariama. Take it from the kids at home, Gifty, Christopher Jr., Double, Lawrence, Sarah, and the entire workforce of Crispo in SELLEE Town, Crispo Agro Investment in SELLEE Town, Swan Market District. Let's dance to this one as we change flavor. As a matter of fact, I just ordered this a slaughter of one of the a 300-pound pig.
No, they see receipt. That they see receipt yesterday. You never
To celebrate. Stop.
I know the way you were very mad yesterday.
That's your business. 300 pounds.
300 pounds.
on Saturday, that's next week. This coming Saturday, it's going to be great, and everyone is coming out to, when you are constructing a pig pen, it's good to kill pig to eat. When you're constructing a goat pen, it's good to slaughter goat to eat. That's the philosophy of Crispo Farm.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So I'm looking forward to inviting you guys on the farm so you guys can. Because
we are preparing.
Because people think I'm bragging too much. They think that when you come there, you get to know. As a matter of fact, I've even added to the captivity of these raptors. I got 3 crocs now.
Mama saying you're not going on your farm. I said,
but we invited.
He said, I said, oh Papa, Chris, the crocodile on your farm. Which one is dangerous? The crocodile or alligator?
No, they both construct. The alligator.
I think I said boa constrictor.
Yeah,
right?
Yes. I said I'm looking for boa to buy.
Yeah.
I'm building a zoo.
I said, Papa, Chris got boa constrictor on your farm. He said, what? Tell me. He got best. He woke up. He went. He's like,
get best for what now?
And he said, I'm going on your farm. Papa we said nobody invited you there.
Yeah, man. I'm a big God. So on Friday. On Friday, the Musta Berede School of Professional Journalism will be having its second graduation. The intercessory or Thanksgiving service was held yesterday. I'd like to say hats up to all of you who participated. Thank you for those who organized it. It was great. People keep telling me and say it was great. And I'm seeing some Facebook messages that it is getting better. And then someone told me it's going to get worse before it gets better. And you got to brace yourself for it. Already, in fact, this morning I chatted with the honoree, Musa Hassan Belete, whose name this school was named, who also has no equity, promised to make good his pledge. And at long last, Wednesday, right? Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday. So Friday you're supposed to be leaving for. Friday you're supposed to be leaving for SELLEE.
Yeah.
To vote there.
To vote.
Yeah, what we're going to do, there will be a roadblock at Totota.
You went far. To the DM, right?
No, there are so many bypasses here. What are you talking? Totota. There's no way to bypass Totota.
That's different than it. CEO said, when again? Wednesday, right?
Wednesday.
He said, yeah, Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday.
Yeah, so.
And he donated a big gift to me today.
Yeah.
Gift. Gigantic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your boss man there, you?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. No, man. Why everything people try to be texting? I know it has to. You see, Ambrose. Ambrose, up to now, we haven't heard your name. Ambrose is getting worrisome.
Ambrose. I saw Ambrose. I was really asking him to, put away that car because I didn't want him power now. Yeah. I saw him somewhere again at the Invisible Park. Then, you always let it what's in there. They're awful.
Magdalene is lying. Barca never won the game. The game drew.
They drew?
So what? The reason for which he left from here.
That mistake.
Huh?
That mistake.
But tell me, what were you on the game was on? You on the field?
No, honestly, let's go. I passed around the field. The place was very packed, so I went back and sat down where I could receive comfort. But yeah, it's the game drew, right? I was watching Margibi's score. Margibi was the first to score, right? My people, you're happy now because I couldn't even factor anything. But the game drew. Sorry for the misinformation. That I can't tell you see a lie. You're full of the player.
In budgeting, if there's cash appropriation and you did something like that, we call it misdirection. It would be you went for a purpose, and you can't even tell us the actual.
I tell you, I'm not I did not even go to see who wins or not, right? But it's important that I know it. But the father of the matter is that I'm going to take up on Marky B. Why is the picture? Yeah, I'm going to take up. So we want to know. We will actually there to know the steps and everything. So we'll be there helping those who are coaching. So yeah, coach the
So
team.
you drove your brand new car, yeah? Or
Who
somebody
car?
you were giving lift? I'm sure you got a car now.
Chief.
Eh?
Anyway, that bad is me
I'm
so.
sure you got a car.
Okay. That your car. I can make your home. Who can make car?
Oh, no, but wait, you can buy a car. I didn't say they get you car. I said you got a car now.
You just want to know.
Eh?
You just want to know who I went with. I went with people from the county. Yeah, I think that's enough.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I went with people from the
No,
county.
I don't want to know who you went with.
No,
So
that you want to
no,
know.
what's about the other one? Who went with you? What's the other way around? Okay, so let's go to
My people.
Swauta to talk to this man.
Can we talk about
Yeah,
before
when we come.
Yeah, we need to talk about the graduation.
Yes,
I don't want us to slip out on it.
we talk about it because this man is turning to a particular point.
Okay.
Yeah, so Mr. Dolly, if you're monitoring, please, yes, just call. Let's have conversation on this radio to talk about May David. As a matter of fact, look, shame on us, all of us who are living in Swan Mecca, and those who graduated from that school. The school is as old as any old school around here, built in the late 60s, and served as a feeder school to not Riggs, but Swan Industrial Mission. Today, that school lies in ruins on a highway leading to Bopolu, and all of the policy makers in the district will pass and give that school our linking. That means you look in one side, at the same time you want to see the school, and you know you passed through that institution before. Somebody is trying to rescue that school. Let's see whether we can talk to.
Okay.
Yes. So, Mr. Dolly Corner, I'm calling this basic tune. So please call so we can get this thing off our back.
Somebody
This is
sending
of the
me a
nation.
message, but the message is not complete. You say somebody is insulting. You just gotta be clear.
Somebody's
Chief.
what?
Somebody sent me a message here that I'm not really getting, but just send me the. I'm not understanding your message, Chief. Yeah, you want me to call?
Yeah, you didn't call on this number. Call on this number.
No.
Okay.
Not
So let's see whether we can readjust and call. But first, let's hear from our sponsor Orange as we prepare to go on this edition of State of the Nation. Orange Liberia is, of course, the country's biggest and largest. Congratulations to Orange. You've commissioned a tower in Swan Mecca, very, very close to SELLEE, my hometown. A town built by me. So those of you who have been finding it yes, a town built by me.
How many horses you got there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 altogether.
You got 8 houses now.
Yes.
So you are town chief now?
No, I'm not. I'm town owner. I built it and named it after me.
How many persons live there?
The inhabitant is up to
10,
maybe 15. And most of them are employed. Some at the distillery, some at the vegetable production site, some at the nursery.
You becoming rich now.
Over the weekend, and I'll break because some of my colleagues want me to be in town with them over the weekend, and that's the only way they think I can get a job in the government. And I said, no, you're going to help. Yes, I said it, right? I said it. I have a mission. I don't have to be with you people to get a job. Well, everyone will contribute one way or the other for the success of this government. And I find myself within policy number 1, agriculture. If I can't be with you people, or I can't drive off Sabo River to come to you people and make that means I can't get a job, well, you can have your job. Yeah, let me tell you now. But I'm proud to announce to you, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I planted 5 acres of cassava.
That's good.
5 acres.
We are proud of you.
Well, almost 10 persons received money from me that day for the 3 days. 500 per day. Let me tell you now. Let me go to Swemaker and talk to this man. Hello, Chief. Yes, you will call your phone name. Noah Dolly. You're calling from where? May David Public School campus. Did you attend that school before? Okay. So you walked to me on the farm and cried bitterly that you are disturbed, seriously disturbed to see that school breaking down when you went there as a student and then later on you are there teaching. Tell me the condition of May Davis. What year was it built in the first place? 665 or 55? 1965. That's the mid 60s. That's during William V. S. Todman administration. Okay. But I came on the campus and I saw it. It doesn't represent a pioneer school, a government pioneer school in that district. As a matter of fact, Swemaker district is one of the oldest. Statutory district is one of the oldest in the republic. But the school built in 1965 is dying off gradually. Let's hear you. What role you want to play in bringing back May Davis to what it used to be? Uh, The last time I came on a campus, the auditorium was a warehouse for some coal burner. Do they still have the coal in the auditorium? I read a little bit about that school. It was named after the missionary that actually had a hand in the establishment of the Swan Industrial Mission of Boarding School. Am I correct? How come the school has been left, have been abandoned, both by the missionaries and the Liberians themselves who benefited? Mhm. Sorry about that, but the last time I heard, former education minister D. Ansu Soni, on his way to Bopolu, made a stopover, and some people tell me he made some commitment. Did they come to fruition? Hello, are you there, Mr. Dollar? You got orange number there? Oh, Mr. Dollar, I need an orange number. I have unlimited call credit for orange. Unfortunately, what are you calling me on? I can't.
I've never
What?
seen that number before.
Yeah, I've not seen that number before. But yeah, man. Hmm?
Hmm?
Yeah. So,
Hmm?
but you say you coming. You need to prepared. Yeah.
Who? Me?
You. All the credit I sent to you, man.
No, I'm about to solve it right now.
Yeah,
Just
please
in
solve. Please
just,
solve it right
just,
now.
just in a jiffy.
So, the only number that we can, the company that we can call clearly is this. That's why
Yeah.
we
So
gotta
it's
remember Orange.
yeah. It's you want to take break before going to him? Hmm?
There's the package for me. There's the package for you. There's the package for everyone. Food and everything. I can reach out my West Mongolia and enjoy with confidence.
To activate dial *88# or subscribe via My Orange app. $1 gives you 50 minutes on net calls and 5 minutes off net calls, while the same dollar gives you 500 megabytes of data. Valid 24 hours. Enjoy using the best mobile network, certified by Ookla second time in a row. Visit our website www.orange.com.lr or call 111 for more information. Brings you closer to what matters. Orange.
Router, fast-speed internet, and forever data pass. No excuse to not get one router in my house. Yeah, let me run 9 to 4 days for me and the family.
Get your home internet router from any Orange store or POS around the country and enjoy affordable data packs that start from $9 for 10 gigabytes valid 30 days to $59 for 125 gigabytes valid 30 days. There's a pack for everyone. Enjoy using the fastest speed internet. Brings you closer to what matters.
Okay, so let's get the clearer internet call now. GSM call Orange is the one performing this magic. Mr. Dolly, I was asking you that the last time I heard a government official visited that area was the Minister of Education, former, on his way to Bopolu. D. Anthony made a stopover, made some commitment. Did they come true? Did he want you people to raise the money to renovate the school? Another mumbo jumbo. Liberia case get not finished. So the rains are coming, and I know the condition at which you got several sons and daughters of Swemeka, the former representative for 18 years, now the current representative for just 3 months. You had the Minister of Internal Affairs, my nephew, Vanis Salivo, all of them should have a part to play in the resuscitation of that school. Have you reached out to any of them? Yes, I know the school very well, and no one goes to Bopolu by way of Burraville without passing by May David. It has become a sore in the eye. In fact, good news coming. I'm told the government, and I saw the billboard placed there. The government has embarked on the doing of that road. I don't know whether it's pavement or recondition of that road, and it's going to pass just by May David. Though the school stands in the rains and Well, I don't know how many students you have now up to now.
We have 65 students.
Boys girls ratio.
Boys ratio, let's say 50 boys and the rest in the school.
That means 50-50.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Good competition. But you want? I'm gonna give you maybe 2 minutes, 2 minutes to send out an SOS call for the school before we come to your own self, because I'm told why sacrificing at May David yourself, you running into being disabled.
Yeah. This is my problem. We are appealing for philanthropists or our government or Google people or Google instead to come to our aid. The school should not remain coming. Our people are sick. We feel very bad to be here, contributing our quota, and to see the school going that way. So we are appealing to the government and other people who pass through the walls. If they are under the sun, they come to our aid so that our children will have a place to sit and learn.
Okay, so
What's the most what's the most, if somebody might come in and say, what do you need currently for the school? What will be your priority? Yeah, in terms of prioritizing your needs.
Oh, our needs right now is there are two forms. First and foremost, the school going to be put in a better condition so it's not leaking on the children when they are in there.
So
In the water.
okay.
And taking capacity.
So you're talking about the teaching the entire roof or
Yeah.
under the zinc, the ceiling.
Yeah, the entire thing will be changed.
Okay.
One boy, but it didn't go nowhere. And then it really coming in our gear.
So and the next one you say is what?
Oh, for my own health.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm here contributing to my mother. I'm here contributing. I'm a war affected old man. We fought the war. I didn't take out, but I had to treat malaria. From malaria, came up into right here, saved the life of my grandparents, my parents, and my siblings. They were very small, wouldn't do much. And after going through all the struggle, the war is over. I'm very sick. Now that I'm blind, one because what happened with my spine. Sit too long, I can sit too long. I can walk this thing. I can slowly to carry on, or my duties to help the generation that is to take over from us.
So yeah, sir. How many students do you have in your school?
About 65 students.
How many teachers are there apart from you?
Presently, we have 4.
Okay. Okay. All right, sir. Okay. Yeah. Is there any other thing you want to say before you take the course?
Yeah, I'm just also calling our mother, Katimon Baka. We are prefer the God for Omen Joseph Baka for accepting the area to become the nation. We have passion in doing this job. We want to help the generation around here. We don't want the next 5 to 10 years for us to see our children cannot sing and speak sign language. Because we are seeing the drugs and what is our running is with zero value for the generation to come. We hope that government will soon about it. So we are looking for help for this school, and also our health needs to be in a better position so that we can put in more time to help our brothers and sisters in this community.
So what's the name of the school again?
School.
Okay.
May David Public School, the location?
So in my district.
No, but you have to be precise. That's like, I know the district starts from here and ends on the other side. What particular town is it located?
Oh, when you pass the swing, the big town swing, you will come up the hill.
No, you have to call the town or let's say the community.
Okay, let me help you this way. Since I'm now a domicile there, is it in SAAH town? Is it in Copper town? Is it in Swen? Is it in SELLEE town or where? This.
you see middle schools.
Yes, on top of the hill, overlooking the rest of the
Yeah, on
place.
top of the hill.
Okay.
They have a school nearby called China A.
Yeah.
Is your school serving as feeder to China A? Send Swain Industrial is now open.
Yes, sir. Made the very school to China to Swain Maga School. It was a school donated to the government by China. So what you call China, but it's called Swain Maga School.
Swaymaker High School. Okay, but tell us a little bit about the condition at Swain Industrial Mission, a boarding school that was run by the Baptists or the Methodists?
This mission
Baptist missionary from America. It lies in ruins, and it is a sore eye every time one passes by. The Great Swain Industrial Mission School is in ruins, and no one. The only thing I see there is the church. Why are you people now opening the boarding school?
It's a public school, right?
No, it's owned by the Baptists.
Oh, missionaries.
Yeah.
So where are they? Where are the missionaries now?
She talked with them. She told them that the TV is open, our RUTH is open. I was when they came in. Go work on the church.
Oh, so the thing there is that these people come to Liberia, they build these facilities, and we have to put in sustainability plans to ensure that we keep these facilities going. The last time, let me tell you, Chief, the last time I was in Grand Bassa, there's one school they call the government money, and another school they just adjust each other. These schools were constructed by the World Bank, I don't know, many years ago. But even the road that leads to the two schools where children are benefiting, you don't even want to see it. That's one. Two, the building itself, needs construction. The people will come and help us to build these things then, yeah. But we have to ensure that we keep them up. We keep them safe. We sustain them. And that's why, we need to put time, put our hands together and ensure that when the people come, they build a pump, for example, they build this other road, they build the other facility. We have to ensure that we sustain them. We have to put in plans. So the school is not for the white people. I'm just asking. They're not for the white people. The school is actually for Liberians. And we have had people who have actually benefited from that school. So people need now to come together and say, how can we be able to ensure that this school runs? The school is not for the white people. They came and built that particular school for us. It is for us. It is for our children. It is for the young people to be developed. So it is not for them. It is for us. So we have to, if we can put ourselves together and see, oh yeah, what we can do, we put something together. And the people now, maybe they will see the effort. Yeah.
Interestingly, it is the locals who looted Swain Industrial. They looted to the extent,
wow.
They looted the fish pond. They looted everything. In fact, just 2 weeks ago, somebody went in the church, the only building that is renovated, the church on Swain Mission, and stole the organ and the whole sound system.
What?
He was knocked down at the DC Clapton Joint Security.
You see?
They said.
You see?
Yes.
So the people did not build a school for themselves. Oh man.
Well, we have done our best. But we more information about how this is wrong. We are doing for security to protect the also in military. We put our parents and brought us up, and we are willing to help the community. But that's the crime we are facing. We are inside for security. People don't want to live on the mission to go there and take things. But we are praying and working hard to make sure that the dream 100 years back, plus back, will be reawakening because somebody will take it out.
Yeah, when people are washing your back, you be able to wash your stomach. The idea of the dependency syndrome in Liberia is a very, very serious disease that are eating us. We will actually be suffering for things, but we will still will try to cripple ourselves. It is wrong. You will see people will say, okay, we got problem with them. For example, we got problem with the concession company. They're not coming from. They're doing this. Okay, we got problem with the other institution. We got problem with. They at the end of the day, they see facilities that will benefit them or they've been benefiting from. They will go and set it ablaze. They will go and loot it. That's the thing that got Liberia to. Liberia needs serious baptism. That's the thing that got us where we are today. And nothing you can see, nothing going on in Liberia. Let me just be frank. Nothing is going on here until we decide ourselves to be very responsible enough to shoulder up responsibilities. Nothing going on in the country here. For what you just said, you listen to the revelation from Chief Chris. It's so sad that you will be seeking for help to ensure. You think the people already established, they got their family, they have everything to their disposal. We ourselves need to, shoulder our responsibility and put. You go and looting school, you looting this one, you go and start looting. What you want the people to do? They will say group of unserious people. Sorry to say, but it's in code. That's why they will say group of unserious people. They were not ready for development yet. When they're ready, they will know what to do. And that shouldn't. It's a very sad one. I'm sorry for being so harsh after.
We are trying to stop it from doing those things because it's very who will put in somebody if you were for checkpoint, our different are going at the different. Somebody else when they took it, we have put things in place that it will not be repeated. But actually we need help. That back then need help and also made this year we need help to get the children from out the ring, from sitting in the water and the rain is coming in.
I understand. I really, really understand, and I feel so sad. Where I said I cannot be able to help, but we wish, yes, people can come to the aid of that institution. I've been around in few counties, and sometimes when I go out in these counties on educational, related activities, I'm broken. I feel right in Liberia. Also, rather White Plain. Like a year ago, I was in White Plain. And what I saw there was heartbreaking. I went Railroad Access, I went Grand Bassa, I went Cape Mount, I was in Bombing. I mean, I visited like 8 counties within 2 months. Yeah, it was so heartbreaking. So I really understand what you worry. Even in Monserrate, students are still here sitting down on gallons, on breaks. Yeah, they're still sitting down in heat. And one key things to look at, you will say, oh yeah, this is, but the environment, a learning environment is very, very, very important. Very important. It plays a pivotal role in the whole learning process. You cannot have an environment, a learning environment that does not look, it doesn't look like a learning environment. And instead of it, trying to solve problems, it will add it up. It will add up to the problem. You can have kids sitting in water. You can have kids sitting in heat. Yes, you can have them sitting down in a very hot classroom, sweating. I have seen that, and I got so broken. We have a lot to do, but we ourselves need to be very responsible enough to ensure that we contribute. Yeah, but I feel so sorry, man. I wish that you guys can get all of the help that you need, and people can be responsible enough to protect what they have as a tool that can be able to move the community forward. You can't have a school you looting from the school, and then you sit and you be calling on the web. That school is not for the white people, it's for us.
That's true, man. This is why we are praying. We are in the advocacy to asking people to come to our aid. We need a lot of help on this side. So this is very big. This is why we got our especially superintendent here. So when the township that they blend township with so in that position so that the children will have a conducive learning environment. Because it psychology for that.
Yeah.
When they conducive,
Yeah.
on the children's mind.
Mm-hmm.
When they in their learning.
Yeah.
So
You can't be sitting down in class and water coming in. Yeah, you can't be sitting down in class, water leaking in the classroom. You can't be sitting down on gallons. You can't be sitting down on bricks. You can't be, the road to the school so bullshit. It can be, it doesn't, it doesn't speak well for a learning environment. You cannot.
Sunday morning, our military exam. Some team, I still remember that game, one quarter, one leg. The breeze took for people away. But they found people.
Wow.
Because all the red, the ball, all the losing. So the breeze, they killed us. Extra time.
Imagine.
And he planted the tree when he be done here to put the school and the community in a better condition so that our children will also learn to be able to compete with children from other districts or the nation as a whole.
All right, Chief. Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh my God. Yes. We have to go. You still on the line?
yeah, I'm on the line.
It's like you want to say something before we take leave of you again.
Yes.
I think.
I'm also talking about my health.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so the reason why I want you to talk about his health,
Okay.
this man is sacrificing. Salary is not coming in time, and at a certain point that he had to sit to teach.
Oh.
He has difficulties in standing for long. I think he got some. It's just I think minor treatment that he needs some assistance. That's all. Let's hear you talk about it.
Yeah, my vision stay too long. But saying when I stay in right, from the trouble, I come to church level, I have to hold a chair, sit down, right to come down. If I take the rock and sit down, that's the problem. Put me on cancer supplement and some people. But I need thorough examination and some checkup so that I can do a follow-up to put my health in a better condition so that I can contribute my quota as a job. I want to remain my job. All time can reach. Nowhere else I have to go now. With the ease I'm in, I can go nowhere else to look for a job. I'm not committed to my own. I want to have to more. Don't do too much work now. I mean, you have a backbone here. What to tell me? It's still in my heart because I will never imagine myself being in this condition. But I want the war and one about life. Life has no space for repeat performance. Once you have to watch it, see how to live your life until your time is over. I'm asking for help from our mother, Captain Black, the president himself, or any other person who is on the sound of my voice. I need help so that I can do more for this community.
Okay, Mr. Dolly, thank you so much. I think we
I'm
did
sorry.
justice to your call and your condition. This is State of the Nation. It's for everyone. Please extend our greetings to everyone in Swahu Town, and hopefully over the weekend we shall see. Thank you. Thank you so much.
So
Yes.
you got school in Salitam?
No, I'm trying. It could be possible, man. Too many things are on hand. That's the way you can extend assistance to the people. If that's why I'm called for, yes, I accept. So
You not answer my question. I said you got school there.
no, I
yes
don't.
Or no?
I don't.
Okay,
I
so you
intend.
intend.
I
Oh,
intend.
All right.
It's 3:41, State of the Nation. Now all is set for Friday at 10 o'clock. 14 students apply for graduation. 8 processed, or 4 or 6 dropped for poor academic performance, and they still have the chance to come back to do what is best for them to form part of the next class. But this one is set on Friday. Here is the administrator who is organizing. How far are we now?
Yeah, so yesterday, we had a successful Thanksgiving service at the Paramount Mountain Ministries. After the service, I think you saw me sitting with the students. I asked them for feedback. How was it? And they couldn't stop saying, "Oh, yes, the service was good. We are so glad to be here, and thanks for coming." I don't know when last you went to church. Um, you were sitting
No,
so
please, my friend, please do this
un-
thing here, man.
uncomfortable.
Hey, you see that?
You were saying, I said, in my heart, I said, why he's sitting right now, he's so uncomfortable.
That's what you're saying?
In my heart.
Ah.
Yeah, I was
No,
gossiping
I was
about
very
him.
comfortable. I was proud of your establishment. You guys are building cathedral for the work of God, and I admire you people so well. And yes, the SAAH family, you guys are great. Yes, and the rest of the people who helped to stand to build our church. Actually, the dream of your mom is living on. I wish, and with no regret, I wish she would be around. But I think her maker called her, and she's happy wheresoever she is.
Yeah.
That the work is ongoing.
Yeah.
Every time I visit that place, is a new thing I see. Maybe the next time I come, I'll see the sitting, how do you call it? Fan, the sitting fan. The next time, maybe it will be.
No, we're talking about putting AC. That's the fair. We're putting AC over there.
Oh,
By the
okay.
grace of God.
All right.
So we're working. We got every.
So let's talk about the graduation.
Yeah. So yesterday was wonderful. Yeah, wonderful, and we had a Thanksgiving service. Students and parents, friends and families were all there at the program yesterday, and your children were prayed for. Yes, we've passed that, and then coming up Friday from Honorable Famula's office. Yes, I will speaker. Yeah. So went to do follow up. I also went to Honorable Clarence Gas office. Went to do follow up. They are all set to be here on Friday. So now, we're all set to be here Friday by the grace of God. And then our Friday is the program on the dot, 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. Started distributing the honorees communication, our honorees communication. I've sent it to them on WhatsApp. I think before the show ends, we will read out those that will be honorary. And yes, which is very important because we do this to we honor people who are actually contributing. And we'll tell you, it's not, we're not honoring because we want you to come give us envelope and say, yeah, if any insult doing, no, we are doing it because we feel it's genuine and you need to be honored. So yes, and we can't honor everyone at the same time. We can't honor everyone at the same time. It's not possible. So we'll be honoring a few individuals, some great men and women of value, substance, and we'll be honored on Friday. So our students are all prepared to grace the occasion. To those of you who are listening to us, we are inviting the public to this program, and we hope that you will come and celebrate with us. We may not, have the, be able to wish you, give you invitation, but as long as you are watching us right now or listening to us, and you are in country, and you are very much interested and passionate about education, we transformation, we are asking you to come But I don't know, Chief, if you got names over there that you want to just call. If
You
that
call
is,
any of the names I can say of it. I'm a smart man.
oh no,
Yes.
you're taking it bragging to a whole new level.
Yes. I'm not looking like don't let me call names.
We
Yes.
call
So
them
at
where?
4 o'clock we will play host to Gabriel Williams in the
Yeah.
United States. Gabriel Williams got a stake in the establishment of War and Economics Crime Court, and he can't wait to come on to share his view on it. He has consented. That will be at 4 o'clock. And yes, so you inform the people now, right? Also inform the students that registration is in progress.
Yeah, okay. So to students who have registered, we are asking you to please come and form part of the planning committee, the organizing committee. I can't do it all alone. So Princess Zuza, yeah, let him send it to me.
It's sent to you.
Yeah.
So check
Okay.
now.
So
So
Princess Zuza, you want to come in?
yeah, you're not finished?
No.
Okay.
If you're watching, then we can go on. You got someone on the line?
No, we got something else to talk about.
Okay, quickly.
The speaker's fire disaster.
Yeah, I'm about to end now.
Yeah.
So Princess Zuza is the chair on the organizing committee. Yeah, she's my co-host on.
I chair of a program organizing committee has never appeared in any of the meetings.
What do you mean by that? She works behind closed doors.
Oh,
Yeah, she does a lot of work.
anyway.
You see me pushing her around.
All right.
And she rides with me everywhere. She goes with me everywhere to ensure that we drop communication and everything. So now she's the chairperson, and she has agreed to for that little role. And from now to Friday, after Friday, well, it's what kind of how do you call it? Ad hoc committee.
Dissolve it. Dissolve the committee.
Yeah, it'll be dissolved.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you very much. And we're preparing to go to Gabriel Williams at 4 o'clock. But this is Speaker Fonati Kofa press conference this morning announcing the outbreak of fire at his home that burned down everything that he owns in the rehab community just opposite former President George Weah's home. And he explained his ordeal. In fact, a lot of people made intervention. Someone from the community had to give their slipper to him because he came out with a slipper, with a shirt. And so sad. But you know, this
I was around there.
Yeah.
So
at that hour?
which hour? It was not. Yes, may I beg you, please. I keep
Anyway,
preparing for the show today.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, it's a very
Sorry.
sad thing. Don't
Sorry.
what do you mean hour? I'm watching.
You just told me you were in Kakata.
Yeah, I was around.
Yeah.
I saw, yeah.
You're in Kakata. You live. Where do you live? You live this side. But so you want to be omnipresent at every hour you are at all the places. Anyway, but
I was coming from Kakata.
But that's not Kakata way.
Yeah, I want to find something to eat. I mean, the whole day I didn't eat anything. I mean, I just
That is not the question I asked. Kakata is this way.
I came from Kakata, so
Then
I went rehab to find something to eat.
Oh, okay. What Town Bakery? Yeah. Okay, so here we are.
No, that Town Bakery. I don't know. That Town Bakery, the place is just right on the road. Before reaching Rehab Junction, it's on the right. Yeah, I want to eat something. I mean, the whole day I only drank juice and a biscuit. And I went. You were talking about food business. I didn't cook yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this is sad. And the reason why I took interest in this is that this man spoke like no other person would have spoken the way he spoke. I mean, he placed it in his shoe and placed it in the shoes of the ordinary people. And he posted, he said something on a wall. Those who are rich cannot help Can you go on his page and read the post before I go into the press conference?
Yes, I'll get it.
Yes. So this man places himself in the shoes of the ordinary people. And then there are certain things that he said. Some of our government officials will not say it. Some of them resembles failure on the part of government to reach out to the common people when it comes to some of these basic social services. And I was just telling my folks in the newsroom that to find the budget allotted to fire service. Well, I'm not here for their leadership credential or leadership crisis they have there, whether somebody qualified, not this, that. Well, they confirmed the president, the Senate confirmed the president, and I'm not going to go into that. What I'm going into is the need. If you hear the speaker, fire service was there, but not much was done. It took the intervention of individual who own fire service or a company who own fire service trucks to intervene. And here, before I forget, I just got the. No, I will announce it tomorrow. Let me not distract the people. I will announce it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's hear from.
Why you keep keeping people in suspense? You want to say this? You just say it.
No, wait.
You want to play the audio?
We're playing. I'm playing it right now.
Oh, okay.
Where is it?
Blessed be the name of the Lord. Unfortunately, last night, our family and I experienced devastating fire at our home. In the past few months, many Nigerians have experienced devastating fire. Some have lost their lives. Unfortunately, nothing happened to any one of our family members, and I'm grateful for that. But this is just to say these incidents are not confined to a certain group or a certain class of people. Until we fix our broken system, until we do those things necessary to help our people, we cannot save ourselves. I want to say thank you to everyone, specifically the president called me last night from Bombing. We talked for about 20 minutes. He expressed very sorrowfully his regrets on the incident. It's appreciative to him.
But you say who called you?
First lady called, talked for about 5 minutes,
Call me after.
and then she and Daman talked extensively. Warm, heartfelt thank you to former President George Weah. He left what he was doing, came immediately to the neighborhood. He blessed me with 3 suitcases worth of clothes and other things. Ambrose, my priest, came on the scene. I got numerous calls and texts from friends in the US. We are grateful. Those are material things. They will be replaced. So there was no loss of life. My neighbors, the people in the rehab neighborhood who we call Miami now, moving to Manhattan. But very ordinary people. Because when the fire started, the security came and said, leave. I left in a shirtless man. The t-shirt you saw me with came from one of my neighbors, ordinary citizens. The shoes are on my feet. They are nameless and faceless people, but neighbors nonetheless are eternally grateful. Just received a visit from the foreign minister. Received calls from the ECOWAS ambassador accredited to the country. I know better than hundreds of other Liberians who have had maybe this high profile one, and when a high profile incident happens, there's a little bit more focus. But we got to do something ask the legislature to continue to improve the life of people because we have this assurance from all of us, our experiences. I don't want to keep rambling, so I will stop here and take any questions you have.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the question was used to half question. Okay. Denise?
Yes, good morning, Mr. Speaker. My name is Denise Leaves and I report for Spoon and correspond for the VOA. There's this report that the incident occurred due to faulty wire connection or substandard. What do you make of that?
There's absolutely no substandard wire. We do not know the cause of the fire. A friend of mine who is an insurance engineer in the U.S. is going to come on Wednesday. The fire service is investigating and will ask Keisha help in the investigation. But there's no faulty wiring.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Honorable Speaker, do you think this has any connection to do with the legislature's OGC in ensuring that we have a closure to over 40 years of civil conflict in terms of the establishment of the corporate?
Well, I don't know, and I don't want to overly speculate on things. Nothing will stop this legislature from doing the work or doing that which we believe in our good conscience we should do on behalf of our people. Now, if you want to stop us, then burning a house is not the solution. You got to take my life. That's the only way. So I don't want to unnecessarily speculate on those kind of things. The investigation will show what went wrong.
Question, sir.
So my question is a follow to his. We have listened to platforms, and there have been a number of calls on the broad platforms that you've confided in some individuals that you received some threatening comments, if not message. Have you received a threatening message from anyone?
I have confided in no one about receiving threatening messages. Yes, I have received them, but I don't think I have confided or shared them with anyone. I did not want to necessarily allow myself.
In the message, did they say they're going to hold you home?
I'm not going to tell you what the messages said.
Okay, so I've always told you about speculation in journalism, and if it is speculations are not 100% lies, there is a trace of at least 20 to 25% treason in speculation. So it's been speculated that the speaker has been receiving threatening statements about the passage of the resolution or the signing of the resolution to signal the intent for the establishment of War Economics Crime Court. He wants to keep it close to his chest. Some of the content of those messages. On the other side, he's completely devastated. I'm looking at the video. This is not the speaker that I know. Yes. And it really came down on him. And luckily, there was no human casualty. But he lost everything that you heard from him. That the former president had to help him with 3 suitcases full of wearings. That means he lost everything in terms of wearings. But the human part of it, he said, he's not better than those who have suffered fire incident. He's not. So here is the core. When should we realize that there should be a budgetary support to this fire? Man, for God's sake, all those fire trucks you see in that place, or those places, fire services is decentralized. They got one station at one in point 4, another station in the Gardensville area named after my classmate who died fighting fire at Johansson, Francis Siwon, and central office on Ashford Street. If you look at those trucks, it's just a name that we have. In fact, it is speculated that one of the fire trucks went there with limited water. He just mentioned that Musa Belede had to help. Of course, Musa has a tank full of explosive, gasoline fuel. So he By law, he should have a fire service in his compound at the LPRC. So he said he helped, LPRC also helped. And this fire issue, this is not the first, this is not the second, and we all, there, you would never hear say there is a roundtable symposium or conference on how to mitigate fire outbreak and stuff like that. No way. Who cares? Everyone cares only when it comes to our those steps. State of the nation in this public manner wants to extend solidarity with the speaker. But Mr. Speaker, the boy is not in your court. Interestingly, the draft budget is before you. And nobody should bring qualification in leadership at fire service. I don't care because people were nominated in the Senate. The House of Elders confirmed them. Whether you get a high school or college degree, you are there, you are confirmed. And nobody will question the leadership over there. Nobody will question leadership over there. This is the moment to seize. Seize this moment. I don't know how much is allotted to the fire service. I think somewhere around 1.9 million, something like that.
Something, a person million 1.8.
1.8.
Yes, 1.8 million.
Million.
That's just a drop in the ocean.
1.8 million to fight fire. You can't even purchase 2 fire trucks for the 1.9 million, 1.8 million.
Yeah,
Look for the actual.
Yeah, that was the last. Yes, I'm trying.
You can't. And as I said, we don't care about the leadership, that we care about subsequent fire outbreak. We care about it. The woman who stood for justice for the death of her daughter, injured Toba, they didn't live to see who posterity touched. She died in fire.
What?
Yes. Her mother died.
When?
At the beginning of this year in Kawa.
I was there 1 more year.
Oh man, that woman died in.
She even launched her foundation.
I'm not talking about
the
school shootout.
I said Precious mother launched a foundation at the ministerial complex.
No, not Precious. I'm saying injured Toba.
Injured Toba?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I also heard about that.
Yes.
Yes, that lady.
Yes, she died in fire.
Okay, yeah.
Just the last time, Duporo right here.
Yeah.
Duporo right here.
Yeah, Derekoti.
The representative for this district had to use his water tank to open it up to help the community. At point 4, just next door, less than 100 yards away from the fire truck at point 4, zone 1. An upstairs building caught fire and several people died, including a Chinese national. Yet we gave, that's why I said maybe the only excuse for this group of people at finance is that this is not our budget. We just try to tear and pull it. But it is unrealistic to get 1 point something. So everything goes into pocket. Recurrent salary. Nothing. To show how sometimes we play with fire. Roberts International Airport. And thank God somebody just sent Martin Hayes' Snow in church yesterday. I will play it tomorrow. I'll play it tomorrow. That guy slept in our church yesterday. All the preaching that went on, nothing. He just, from there, he can't sit in Eku car and drove back to Marshall. He said he come from church. The fire truck purchased by the Martin Hayes' administration at RIA was seized by Baba Moto until you can pay our ballot money without release this truck. Meanwhile, we are operating the Roberts International Airport with minimum 1.5 trucks. Liberia, man. Liberia. If I tell you what the people going through from Freeport all the way to Pearl River, on the hands of trucks carrying iron ore, competing with motorists on the bad road. I don't know when our change will really come. I don't know. I really don't know. Let's take a break, bring on Gabriel Williams, one-time press counselor at the Liberian Mission in Washington, one-time Deputy Minister for Public Affairs, Ministry of Information, one-time head of PUL, Press Union of Liberia, and a founding member of the Inquirer newspaper, New Era publication, a founding member, and an author as well. Gabriel Williams is in Sacramento, California. But first, let's take this one. Let us take this one.
That's it. What? David
Koti? Yes, Dave, how are you?
Well, I give God glory. It's been a very difficult weekend with the loss.
Sorry, Mr. William. I haven't come to you. I'm talking with David Koti. I'll come to you. Yes, let's hear you, Mr. Koti.
Thank you. You know, all of us sympathize with the speaker. Oh, yes, nobody feels good when something bad happens to anybody. But this thing, as you rightly said, has happened to many people in this country. We haven't heard anybody speaking this way. Nobody. I think this is a wake-up call. It is a wake-up call for the legislature. Mr. Speaker, you and your colleagues, the budget is still before you. Do the right thing. Not only for members of the legislature, when something happens to one of you, that the whole country must shake. No. The country must shake when the poor woman died. When poor people died. The country must shake when poor people's zinc strike suffer. This country is able to get one fire truck in every district in this country, 73 of us. It's possible.
It's possible. I agree. It's possible.
Yes. District 17 has 17 districts. It is possible for one fire truck, well equipped, with trained people to be in each district. But that's not their business. No. Did you hear Snow getting up there talking about he blames the Americans for our problem? Shameless comment. Mr. Snow, that was a shameless comment on your part. The problem of this country is not the United States.
It's ourselves.
Ourselves. Greedy people. Greedy. Wicked lawmakers. Oh, they're too greedy. Look at the cars around you. Some of them cars around that look like shit. But the fact that, oh, yes, don't let me start calling names here. See the car they ride around you. They look like shit. But then go and see the fire service. I heard this morning that only 2 rotten trucks they have there. What kind of a shameful problem is this? You have a lawmaker who has been in government for more than 20 years talking about America. It's a shame. Other people must take their taxpayer, the people's taxes and spend it on you, but you must swap your home. This new budget on equal distribution must have one part of it. Just stop. You're getting too much. God is angry. I was listening to one funny guy speaking the other day about journalists. Sending government got the power, find out this is a bad moment. Oh no, you're wrong, my brother. It's not because this government got the power. It's simply because wicked people have been around here for a very long time. We gotta stop. Thank you.
Thank you. And those are the journalists you guys celebrate. No, don't go. Don't go. Those are your celebrated journalists. And those are the journalists that you Liberian politicians will always hail and afraid of. When you be professional, then they tell you that, well, you're not one of them. You're not part of them. Yes.
Well, I would not be one of those. You should know me by now. You have known me for more than 30 years, my brother. I'm not one of those politicians who will hear foolishness and nonsense and wickedness. No, I will never support greediness. Oh, yeah. It is because of some of those journalists and certain people that the people in the fire are treating us the way they do. because they know there will be people who will clap for them. Oh no, some of these lawmakers are even richer than the districts.
Oh yes, I saw a booklet in the hands of a former superintendent at the expense of an electoral district in Macerado. Man, that representative got himself rich at the expense of a district. And the vouchers are all there, flipping, and the individual clip it into a book, voluminous. See transactional slips. Those are the celebrated. Those are the celebrated.
You know, something. The reason why this country is the way it is because we are not willing to speak out. Oh yes, we're not willing to tell them the truth. Who are they? You who? Who are you? You just everybody else. A mortal human being that can die tomorrow? Die anytime? Who are you? You know, I don't have fiscal leaders. If you don't know who fiscal leaders are, let me tell you today.
Yeah, who they are.
Fiscal leaders are people who take government jobs instead of doing things that would benefit us so that we can clap for them and praise them. They want us to be afraid of them. Hey, man. You know, somebody said the other day the 14 years of war was fought for nothing. Oh, yeah, it was fought for nothing. The behavior of our leaders have not changed. No. They're still wicked and rotten in their behavior. No change. Then why did 250,000 people die in this country? We fought for change. But the change will come. I can tell you that. This change will come.
Okay.
How long it takes. This change will come.
This change will come. You trust the rescue mission to do the change.
Oh, no, this rescue mission has already started.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Thank you so much. Thank you. I like that. Thank you so much. Okay, David Coty ends that one. So we go to Sacramento, California, to talk to this eminent person on this platform, Gabriel Williams. You're there in California. Gabe, what's up? How are you, Ambassador?
Well, I bless the Lord. Are you guys hearing me clear?
I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Okay,
Let's hear you.
I'm getting echo back from you anyway. But Happy New Year, Chris. Haven't seen you. I understand. You weren't too well, but thank God you're back on.
Yeah, it's good to see you back. And let's get into the discussion, man. It's 14 minutes after 4. You yearned for changing government. You wanted Mr. Weir and his likes to leave. You named them, you characterized them, the unpalatable words like gangsters, looters. The Liberian people took ye and asked them out, as enshrined in the American Constitution preamble, that when the usurpation of function is inevitably undermined and the rights of the people are not seen as a paramount reason for which a government is formed, the people have got the right to institute a change that manifested in 2023. Josh is out, Joe is in. Are you satisfied now?
Well, let me just thank you very much, Chris. Let me just say thank you so much to Magdalene, our young enterprising host, who held the fort. While you were away, she did very well. And just to say hats off to you, young lady. On the question of whether or not I'm satisfied now, Chris, it is not a question of satisfaction. How can anybody in their right mind be satisfied with the present state of Liberia? Indeed, yes. I characterize Mr. Weir, as grossly capable leader, who never really understood, the significance of being president. He was just aloof. He just wanted to, hello?
Yes, you on. Let's hear you.
Oh, yeah, yes. Okay, he was just aloof. He had no leadership ability. And, wisdom, a wise leader who surround, himself or herself by people with the ability, to enhance where they lack. But Mr. Weah was totally incapable, incompetent. He surrounded himself, as you said, with a bunch of goons and criminals. And so they brought the country to a near collapse. And so where the country is, you can see the struggle of President Bouaka to resuscitate a country that is literally in coma. All the fire disasters that we've seen in recent times are just a reflection of very poor, terrible leadership. There are no words for them. Look at the civil service wage bill. Why are we hearing that, 40,000 people, ghost names, they went and slice the salaries of government employees to put in place, to bring in people from everywhere. They took them and just gave people jobs. You have, the fire service, the disaster that we have on hand with the growing fire in the wake of what one might attribute to lack of, adequate infrastructure, and of course, climate change. It's not going to get better until we as Liberians wake up. And you see this man trying to put a government together, and people are near, they're giving each other blow, fighting over jobs. A lot of these people are incompetent. A lot of them incompetent.
Hold on, Mr. Williams.
Yes,
Mr. Williams, please hold on.
Yes,
please hold on. Did I hear you say a lot of these people are incompetent?
Listen, let me finish. Finish.
I want to create. Let's make it interactive.
Okay.
These are the very words that you use under Mr. Weah. So the reason why I'm asking, you are repeating. You said most of these appointees by Mr. Joseph Bouaka, president, are incompetent.
Yes, you should have. Okay, that's why I wanted to end my phrase. There is a Liberian expression which I wanted to come in and say. Good players don't fight for jersey. When I say a lot of these people are incompetent, those who are going out there and literally boxing and degrading these offices that they say they want to come to. Going to court, coming from court, fighting one another, going to office. This is not how you run a government, my people. The government is a place of honor. That's what I mean. When I say incompetent, my man, what example are you going to show when you are supposed to be appointed a minister or a director, where they supposed to call you honorable, and you and people are fighting the ways for these people they've degraded these offices. So that is my qualification. And so you sit back and you see the man going through this. He's trying to put a government together. And we see some semblance of orderliness coming into the system. And I know that over time, he's going to put this government back together. One of the most important things that I think he has done is, this 100-day deliverable, where they have focused on rehabilitating, even if they don't do all of it, but much or most of the road networks going into various parts of the country. Places that completely, the infrastructure that, that were built under Madame since the post-war infrastructure of the Mr. Weah. This man sat there and everything broke down. All he wanted to do is, encourage smoking and drinking and making music. Now the Liberian people have given him NTR, never to return. I hear they say we are coming back, no sleep. Let we are come back. He has been giving you an NTR. We are no Liberian in a right mind. After they gave him an opportunity and he proved to be an incapable, such a mess for them to bring him back. I will say that. So it's a reflection of the problem this man is facing, President Bouaka is facing. There is an honorable man who has set a record over the years. So, and it's not easy. When you meet a place that is broken up, as it is, it's easy to destroy, but it's not easy to put back together. A civil service system that the international community helped us to put together. What did we are in his goon do? They came and broke everything up. The security system is a mess. Fire service mess. And you hear the number of employees, the way built. It's all about finding jobs for people. How can you have fire service, that is not operational? How can you have, I'm not talking about a whole country, but how can you have your capital city, not even a provincial town, and you don't have more than 1 or 2 fire trucks? And the worst still, these fire trucks are not even operational. What country is this? And you have people who are lawmakers, you have legislators. All they want to do is to find money, to hang around and do their due and leave the country in mess. So what you're having is, the chicken has come home to roost, so to speak. And it's unfortunate. What we are seeing, the disaster. I was alarmed by the fire. And to see this man and his wife, washing helplessly in their house, burning down, and there's no infrastructure. This is a show, it's yet another, reflection of the disaster. We are going to bring them to their house and cuddle them. We are in a mess. He helped to create this. He was the last president. He should have done something to fix the fire service, which he failed to do. So the president now, when he was vice president, you may recall, when vice president, but because I was in the United States and we were involved in a lot of the processes, he was instrumental in bringing fire trucks to Monrovia. They brought people from the fire service, I think it was from Minnesota, that they brought to Liberia to help put our infrastructure together. We have Liberians who are leading people, leaders in various fire services, entities across the United States. But what do we have? An embassy that we are broke down, that is not functional, that the government has to put back together. Or his foreign minister Kimia dismissed all of the qualified people. They turned the embassies into a criminal gang. He took his family people, appointed them at the embassy in Washington D.C. and in New York, and other places. In other embassies, the people are doing their own thing, selling embassy, or visas and other things. The country is a mess. So, Mr. Boaka will take time. And one of the major things to conclude on this question, on this answer for your next question is, one of the most profound things this man has done is to set a stage, to create an enabling environment for the setting up of the War and Economic Crimes Court. The state of our country where it's at now is because of the absence of an institution like the War and Economic Crimes Court. When the hoodlums and the gangsters who come to power thinking that it is time for them to build houses, that means that who have 50 plus infrastructures across the country overnight. When people take the government vehicles and use them, and all of these things take government properties, these criminals, they must be apprehended. And let me say, during the signing, during the ceremony at the Senate, we wish to applaud the President pro tem for her effort, Madam Lawrence Kanga, Yomli Lawrence Kanga, for the effort to
it's the other way around. The other way around. Kanga Lawrence.
Oh, Yomli Kanga Lawrence, yes, thank you. Yeah. They did very well under very difficult circumstances, when at some point there were doubts that this resolution would have gotten any endorsement from the Senate. But they did well. And let me just say this parting note to Senator Snow. The setting up of the War and Economic Crimes Court is not about Charles Taylor people. We know that people like you came to town and you gained your riches, your prosperity during the time of Charles Taylor. We know that you are one of those sanctioned, by the United Nations. So you can attack America all you want. In Bowman County, you are building a hell of a mansion. Where is the fire service? Where is the fire service there? Where is the electricity? You are taking the resources, doing everything for yourselves. And you want for it to be business as usual. This is not about Charles Taylor and his gang or whoever. Bishop Brown, the late Archbishop George Brown of the Episcopal Church, once in his sermon when the war was coming, people should be careful, because town trap is not for rat alone. So yes, we understand.
Are you there? Are you there? Gabriel, are you there?
Yeah. So yes, I think we got disconnected. What I was saying is that Mr. Snow and all those people who are trying to beat all the fear drum, no, we're not going back. You will not keep stealing, plundering the country. You don't go take office and plundering the country and having wealth that cannot be explained, and you think that it is business as usual. So fear not, Mr. Snow. Fear not, Mr. Thomas Yaya Nimle. And I want to tell Honorable Prince Johnson, he has nothing to fear. This thing is going to benefit our country in the future. We can have a bunch of hoodlums who will come and think that they can wage war, kill people, and when they want to put them in government, they plunder the country and they think it's business as usual. Mr. Snow, you and people, who have gained so much, and those who say, George, we are coming back, you all can go to sleep with all your wartime background. Liberia is moving forward, and anybody who stands in the way, we are going to do everything at the international level to continue.
Okay, so this is State of the Nation. Gabriel Williams is our guest on this segment. He's in the United States. But before the talking points are lined up, but your introductory comments have taken us to deep into our discussion. So let me just bring this one up to your attention. Tell me, others believe that the rescue mission set off at a snail pace and it could affect its 100-day deliverable or deliverables. Do you agree with them? Do you agree that the rescue mission set off slowly and is beheadedly moving on to nowhere?
Well, I do not agree that it is not. It is moving on to nowhere. I would agree, and Chris, you may recall that at some point, you and myself on your very program, I've come and criticized President Bouaka during the early start. That this is not the beginning of a government the Liberian people expected. But I just took you yourself just agreed with me. You indicated that I've taken so much time in my introduction, based on the initial question as to whether or not the government where we are now they're doing well or the challenges. Yes, they started off disastrously, beginning with the whole organization of the inauguration and then the appointments. Again, it's a reflection of the mess the country is in. This man inherited a country that is in a major state of dysfunction, worse than the time the war ended, because at least the international people were there to help. But this time, there's no one. We have broke this country down. Look, I have told you time and again that it will take years for the Liberian people to come to grips with the level of damage that we are a bunch of goons and incompetents have done. The damage, the extent of the damage, in terms of the looting, in terms of just the level of the infrastructure decay. So it proceeded slowly, but I think they are moving methodically. I'd rather them take their time. With all the noise we heard about the appointments, the dust is settling. All the noise make us, they didn't get a job, they didn't go sit down. Let the country get on the right path. We do have a fire service, houses are burning, people are dying, and you got a fire service with hundreds of people employed. You do have one good fitting fire truck. When Vice President Bouaka, when he was there as Vice President, during Madam SELLEE town, he brought fire truck. We are people, what did they do? Nothing. So yes,
this is the information on our fire truck. It was sent to Lofa to beef up fire service or fireworks in that part of the country. But when Mr. Weir took over, his administration demanded that the fire truck be brought to Monrovia. That's how far we know about the fire truck. Nobody know how it ever went to work. But fire issue is didn't just come up during Mr. Weir's administration. It's from one government to the other. What are your recommendations for this rescue mission to change the course of action?
My recommendation is for the government to engage, Liberian through the embassy, engage Liberian, with the expertise. First and foremost, there are Liberian people who are working in various fire services, who are heading fire services, who are top dogs in fire services across the country. And you talk about world-class fire services. So engage them through the embassy. These things can be done when you have the right people in the right place, which John Weir didn't have, and he broke the embassy down. Well, some of us who made recommendations, what did they do? They brought in goons and took us out. So engage them, to see how they can bring some their expertise to bear. There are some of these people who are willing, Chris, based on my experience of years of service in Washington D.C., who are prepared to come and go home and lend their assistance. And what I can do is divide Monrovia, for example, into different zones where you will have substations of fire.
We do have substations. We do have substations now.
Okay, now equip those.
So that is not a problem now.
No, you're okay. I am not there to know why it is. You say what are the recommendations, and I'm trying to build it from the foundation. Those substations, equip them with the needed trucks, the needed things that they need. Train the people at those substations, and they need to open up or rebuild fire hydrants in various strategic places. Open fire hydrants. Look, here in America, and I'm telling you, as somebody with more than 30 plus years of driving, 40 plus years of driving here in this country, if you know anything of driving, you do not park right here in front of my house. I'm here sitting in my dining table right outside here. There's a fire hydrant right outside, between the sidewalk and my property. Nobody can park there. If the police see you park there, you got between $200 to $500 ticket. Because if anything happens here and the call goes to the fire service, they are supposed to respond in 3 to 5 minutes to the fire scene. Okay, so you do that, and let them have, and let's start from there. But you need to bring in people with the expertise who will be able to done, for quick impact and for long term. Consult people in the diaspora.
Okay, so consultation is the best way, and reach out to foreign. So all of our development will just be of foreign intervention. I didn't hear you say let's increase the budget to procure more fire trucks.
Okay, well, I was still talking about, here is a deal.
Mm-hmm.
It is, I'm talking about how you want to procure a fire truck. The people in Liberia now, who they are appointed to these positions, the government appointed, what do they know about fire? We know that the lay people, the people who are trained, they are there. They need to be upgraded. We live in a modern time. You can bring people who've been, at the fire service since the 1980s to 1990s, and you bring modern trucks, they don't know how to use them. And when I say bring it, when I could look into the diaspora, why do we have Liberians here in the diaspora? Why do we tap into, what we have here? Because if you were to go through the formalities, go through the American government, these are all formalities. But the diaspora is here through the embassy. There are Liberians with the expertise now who can come to Liberia within a certain period to come help us set up a system. Train these people how to use the equipment, how to response time, how to do the things, the necessary ingredients of what there are Liberians who can do it. So why waste time and go look for someone else? The people you got in Liberia now, they are appointed to the position. Do they know anything how to operate these modern equipment? Do they? In all fairness, they need to be trained. So you just take the equipment, okay, you gave them budget, they buy the equipment, they bring them. We keep doing this thing and it turned out to be white elephant, because the people don't know how to use it. The equipment break down. They break down, no repair. So you need people who will come to see how it gets done. And I respectfully submit, because I have met some of these people. I have attended meetings, and they can use their connections, through the system for us to speed this thing up. It is not about budgeting alone. It's a whole 9 years of training and capacity, and making the people efficient. And it's also educating the people that when fire truck coming and when you're driving, moving the motorists, moving on the way. When you hear the siren coming, you see the fire truck coming, you're clear the way because they are going for emergency. Do the people our people, do they know these things? It's a whole range of things. So a budget, Chris, yes, it's important, but you need a manpower. The manpower will create a capability to help, deal with this matter, because it's going to be worse. It's really going to be worse. And as I talk about it, I really extend my help, my heartfelt sympathy to Speaker Kofa. We really, really, grave, serious regrets we express for this calamity rather that has befallen him in the wake of this fire disaster yesterday. I hope that God will keep him and his wife up. God will continue to protect them.
Okay, thank you so much let's move on. Today's, even though you preempted our topical points, but the War and Economic Crime Court. This is the closest we ever come to the establishment, and it is under the rescue mission that we should support. Um, Senator Johnson is quoted by some media houses, that has been disappointed in Mr. Boaka to have done what he's doing, especially leading to the establishment of War and Economic Crime Court. I heard you say Senator Johnson should not panic. Why are you calling on him not to panic? Did he tell you that he's a target?
Well, I'm not sure if I actually use the word panic. What I'm just saying is that he has no reason to be overly concerned, because you remember I used the the town is not the right. It's just a put years. When all of us but it is just and to put the life of those became rich overnight during the war, and then the international community had to come in to save our people from them, who became rich overnight. Some of them were drivers, they were nothing. Now they are all eminent persons. Now they can come here and criticize America. These goons and criminals, if we don't contain them, if we don't put in place the mechanism, and I come back to one example. You see, with all the as contentious as the election was, with all the threats, you see any jack jump in the bush to say they're going to fight. Nobody's stupid. They're mind-boggling today for them to try, because they know that when they try, we are not going to Accra to go, crown or coronate a bunch of criminals and warlords and murderers to come and run our country anymore. We will grab all of them and send them to the Hague. We will prosecute them. So yes, now the setting up of the War and Economic Crimes Court is going to set a similar precedent, and they put in the minds of people that you don't come to government to come and loot. It is not, you don't come to government to murder people, to engage in ritualistic killing, for people's children to be disappearing, for people when auditors want to audit the government, you all kill them. By the way, we want to see, the issue of these, or how you call it, auditors brought up. Those are issues that will come, oh yes, for deliberations at the War and Economic Crimes. But before then, whatever fast track means, the government can begin to do. So yes, it's for the future. And I'm telling you, President Boaka will go down in history for this milestone development. Or Speaker Kofa will go down in history for this milestone development. Senator Nyomli Kanga Lawrence will go down in history. It's a moment when leaders rise to the occasion. When you read about Abraham Lincoln, you read about Joseph Junior Robinson of our Liberia, these people, we read about them at pivotal moments in history. But the chickens, you don't read about them. The quacks, you don't read about them. So yes, we applaud them for that. And if anything President Boaka has done is to take a stand. And I'm telling you, it's a groundbreaking development for our country. It's going to transform our country. We will take our country and redeem our country from the quacks running around. They are in the Senate, in the judiciary, they're all over the place, plundering. And just, man, it's unbelievable. Then they want to complain. You ain't complaining about America here. Try anything, you will see. You will be stealing our country and stealing our resources, and will be business as usual. Because no, there is no more business as usual. Shame on people like you to get up and be talking. Look at the house you're building in Bombing. Where you get money from, sir? Before the war, where were you? And since the war, why did they sanction
The
you?
man got his farm. The man is a farmer.
Okay, but is that all farming? Was he farming before he got all the riches? Was he farming before the sanctioned him?
No, but you said how he got the money to build a house, and the house is right on the property, the farm.
I ain't got no problem. I
And
ain't
he's
got no business
producing
about that.
palm
What I'm
oil,
saying is,
selling, exporting.
we need accounting about those things. These guys have been involved in economic crimes against our country in the past, for which they were sanctioned. And so when they come and they try to make this thing they can come and try to create fear in their minds about people. And then let me tell the Liberian people, go to sleep. No warlord, no rebel is man enough or woman enough to get up in our country again to cause any more problem. This war in the economic crime code is the beginning of putting our country right on the right trajectory so that we will be able to enjoy sustainable peace and progress. And kudos to the national legislature, and we say we applaud President Bouaka for this initiative, and we pray that God will see it through.
Okay, so on the 22nd of March, we'll be marking exactly 100 days in office. 90 days, let me put it that way. 90 days in office, but this president, you think he's lived up to the promises that he made for the deliverables in 90 days, in 100 days?
You remember, Chris? Let me take you back to a question, similar thing you and Magdalene raised with me some time ago. Well, and you were talking about whether or not the president will be able to fulfill, the 190 day or whatever, or whatever day, deliverables. And I told you that when Madam came, and electricity was the main thing, and we realized that in 6 months nothing could be done. So this is how, and then the process started putting in place, a process, and this is how we came up with that label, that we coined the expression "small like today, big like today." Be small like today, big like tomorrow, and it has been there since the process of rebuilding the electricity infrastructure. Definitely, it is not possible that the president is going to fulfill all of what he set out to do within the 100 day or whatever 150 day deliverable. It's not possible, and I told you that. Even just as the government started, it is not realistic. They have begun. They have begun. The war in economic he is having some problems. As I told you about, moving people, you have tens of thousands of people, the way bill is bleeding.
Okay, so we'll open the lines for participation 077-5144-278. 077-5144-278. Gabriel Williams is our online guest. He's there in the US and is making several interventions or points about the first 3 months in office of His Excellency Joseph Yuma Boakai, President of the Republic of Liberia. This caller is in. Good afternoon to you. Let's hear you. What's your name?
My name is Albert Johnson, and I'm calling for the Sophie this afternoon.
Yeah, let's hear you.
I listened to the students legislatively. My concern has to do with the issue that the fire incident that is rampant in this country. They say that couple rooms 2 months ago, they were 6 person got burned down house. They were paid for West on Bangkok State Thomas. The next day, Bangkok tomorrow wrote a plenary, informing plenary to increase the budget to have some state of fire service and purchase more fire fighter truck to the country. Unfortunately, when I had that achievement, last year until the speaker was caught on fire, and I got committed for us, he did not die, received injury, but that symbol is sign that yes, indeed, Nigeria deserves modern fire equipment because they are lawmaker. They can buy $80,000 car, $40,000 car, or to buy fire service truck to fight and defend that. It's difficult for us in this country. My second issue has to do with the world economic approach. No single soul can tell anybody in this country to say they will be super. We're doing it because they kill people in Britain, and then see how they will kill. Something to say in charge to be enough possible. God is God being God. No turning back. All of them will be prosecuted and go to where they're supposed to go for our culture to be free.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This caller. Hello? Yeah, what's your name?
I'm Wilson Nelson calling from RI.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, I want to thank Mr. Gabriel Williams for his lengthy, explanation. But this fire service thing gets better. I don't know why people in this country gigantic houses and you don't even have your house in order. Yes, I think something like that. We still struggle with those little things like fire service. I mean, it's just that. It's that. That are being burnt all over Monrovia here. Then you get all those rapping drums and all those kind of things. Just like the budget now. They're going to be doing the budget here. Why are they going to put on those fire service so that we can have big budget to get a lot of trucks to substation and as you said, at substation. I think we can start now. Let them put those fire so that we'll be able to have it.
Okay, so thank you. Thanks for placing your call. Hello. Yes, sir.
This is Tapet.
Yes, sir.
Let me say good afternoon to you, yes, and say thank you to all of the analysis. But I just want to suggest a few things about the fire service issue. So, this issue now, I think from the look of things, we have said it all. We talk almost, I don't know how many years we talk. But I think it's now time for all of us as Latin to put it in the neck and waste this and in the period of buying buses for America or government buses for America come and run it. This is saying that in Liberians. So if those on that side also help, to solicit some, funds to get us fire trucks and like I don't think it should be just government. We as individuals at the being can help. We also help the country. There's not everything government can do. So I think I want to suggest to him if he listening carefully, let him take the lead to do such in America that we all also celebrate him.
Oh, okay. Thanks for placing your call. Yes, you got called, didn't you?
No.
All right. Hop on. Let me get you on. Hello.
Good afternoon, Magdalene and Chris. How you doing this evening?
Yeah, we're good, sir. Our declined guest.
I'll be with you tomorrow by his.
Well, tell us about it.
It's not you to decide. Don't be make the thing know that you don't want to get a platform.
I think that you consider me.
We'll think about it.
Go ahead, Chief.
So, this thing about our people putting our country in such a form and manner is very, very bad. We don't love ourselves. I listened to Snow the last time on the school time talk about the money he's receiving is very little for the work that he does. So in my mind, if you say such a thing, why would you put the country interest first?
No, he didn't say that, Chief.
He said that.
No, listen, what he said. He said.
You said what he spoke?
On spoon.
He said that the money you're working for is small, the money you're paying is small.
No, he said whether small or big. When the money comes to me as my salary, I decide what to do with it. Nobody should tell me to go and build hospital with it. I decide. That's why he said. He didn't say the money small. He said whether small or big.
When they be carrying you to jail for your teeth, I know what you can.
Said that the money is making is small.
Mama, I'm not here to defend. I'm not here to defend State of Snow. I'm telling you, he said, and I repeat, whether the money is small or not. All right, River G County. All right. The man who want to join the Sunday Society River G. Okay.
Okay. We get your point.
All right. Thank you. I want to take the next call. I want to take the next call.
How about you becoming so crabby at 55?
Yeah. Caller, are you there?
55, you too much.
Let's hear you. What's your name? What's your name? Samuel, let's hear you quickly. I don't know. But the one whatever international airport bought last time was around 800,000 something.
So I mean, we need fire truck in this country. So I just want to say,
You can't be sarcastic like that, man.
Yeah, man. For once.
That man would have died in our team. Is that what you want to say?
Somebody for every snow and they want to hear about walk around with the trimming. Every snow was just a bit more to every ball to say in April, you got that had no money. He was telling the band for 0. So we know that in the 1991 and the 2. So this snow got money from father here. That government money is at the pound. So let us say that they begin walk around for come. Even I'm going for time. Bring it back.
Okay. All right. Okay, Mr. Gabriel Williams is
on. Can I take one from you?
Yeah, we do. One from you, one from me, then we close.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes, Madalene, good afternoon.
Yeah, yes, sir.
And let me say a pleasant good afternoon to Uncle Chris. Discussion as usual from this report. And this is the voice of Uncle April Senior. This Madalene, I listened to your guests and I've listened to many callers. I've started, but see, one good thing that I think we can recommend to the fire service, it has to do with this issue of education. While it's true, we all know that the fire service is seriously challenged when it comes to logistics. But this Madalene, there's a famous saying that says, prevention is better than cure. We firstly need to know what are some of the causes of the many fire outbreaks in our country. What are some of those things that are leading to the fire disasters in our country? And how can we prevent these issues that lead to the fire disaster in our country? If we try to see how best we can control this issue of prevention, then we can start looking for the remedy if there are occurrences of the fire outbreak. But if we cannot try to put in place the preventive measure and we just go about, finding solutions, then means there will be a replica of the situation on a daily basis. So
okay.
I want to call on lawmakers. Let's try to see how best we can try to provide the education to our people to see how best we can control this issue of the many parties that doesn't have
Thank you. The last one here. Hello.
Yes, sir.
so to Madeline and again, this is done from Habel Fast.
Quickly, 1 minute.
Chris, firstly, let me express my empathy to the speaker. We watched that. We were very, very bad. But I think it's about time for our leaders to do a thing. We as a country in the 21st century to be like painting the fire truck, we think it's unfair to us. I think our president would want to be voted. Does he have it? Sure. That fire truck for our country is good for us on the side. The movement will have fire more break, either the fire soon or the other active that will be depending. Movement fire on the fire soon. Because our government need to put their feet down to make sure that every country gets on with the fire service. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And this is the same fire zone we always go to. As they say, you can't do this one. You see, this unless we can leave this dependency stuff, the government of Ghana to procure 200 rapid intervention vehicles for fire. 200. 200.
Rapid intervention.
Yes, and it's purchased already because we're talking about last year, April.
August? Yeah.
August or April.
August.
So it's purchased already. The government is set to procure 200 rapid intervention vehicle RRV for the Ghana National Fire Service by the end of 2023 to augment its old fleet. Ghana, we're 2 times older than Ghana. Like somebody said, it's possible that we can buy so many fire trucks. Yes, Mr. Williams, it's yours now. In 5 minutes, you can address those concerns raised. Everyone seems to be agreeing with you. Let's hear you.
Yes, I'm glad, when the chicken is white, my brother. What we're dealing with that fire thing is the beginning of more and more disaster that will keep striking our country until our leaders come to their senses, and it comes back to everything else. At the risk of repeating myself, we have Liberians in the diaspora. Some of these people, they are leading fire services, fire, or stations. Some of them, they are heads of fire department. They are holding prominent positions. The vice president is already, let me say, former vice president, now President Bouaka. He had relationship with people. So yes, we got people in the diaspora. Let's take people who understand the crimes code to come back to it. It is something that is to ensure sustainable progress. The hoodlums and the criminals leftovers, they are going to continue to complain, but Liberia will move on because they will keep this country in the state of dysfunction as long as we continue to allow them. We got to pry our country from the hands of the hoodlums. They get rich overnight, running around the legislature, the judiciary. They hijack every aspect of our life. We need to disrupt their activities. We need to interrupt their activities and move the country in the right way. So the war and economic crime, that's why we applaud the president very much. And again, you heard me mention about the foreign ministry. Now we appeal also to the Minister of Foreign Affairs that they need to do a more serious investigation into the thousands of Liberian passports that were missing during the WIA administration. We understand that they're putting some measures about, official passports, but we need a more serious, investigation. This is why, as one of the leaders, former leaders of the press union, a group that, I'm a part of, we issued a statement some time ago calling for, for the government to impose travel restrictions on the Minister of Foreign Affairs, former Minister of Foreign Affairs, Kimia, and his deputy, Madam Comfort Duncan Sawyer. These things are necessary so that, a thorough investigation will be done. So beyond, let the current foreign minister or foreign minister Yanti go beyond just this whole thing about looking at service passports and official passports, diplomatic passports and stuff. Let them do a more thorough investigation. These people cannot criminalize our country. She also needs to look at the staffing at these various embassies, especially the embassy which is the nerve center of our country, the embassy of the United States of Liberia, that Wia and Kimia broke down completely, criminalized. The men move competent people and brought right now as we speak. And you journalists, go to the embassy in Washington, D.C. Kimia's younger sister works there. You go to DC, he got two persons, one in charge of the financial affairs and one in charge of the passport office there. You go to the Liberian mission in New York, he got the family people, sisters, or husbands, he got them all there. Remove competent people. These criminals, they must be made to account for their activities. You don't want people going to government for this thing. So yes, so we call on President Bouaka and the government to remain vigilant. Don't mind the noise in the market. Remain vigilant, focus on the needs of the people, and again, Speaker Kofa should not be deterred. Whatever is the reason, if there is any criminal intent, or it should even strengthen his resolve that he is on the right path for the future of our country. No threat will intimidate anybody. Liberia moving forward. The hoodlums will be contained. Enough is enough.
Okay, thank you very much, Ambassador Gabriel Williams, one time at the Liberian Embassy, PUL President, Deputy Minister for Public Affairs, Minister of Information, Cultural Affairs and Tourism, a writer, an author of several books now, a copy of which I have in my office. Mr. Williams, it's always an honor to have on State of the Nation. Thanks so much for accepting our invitation. We are honored by that.
Thank you so much, Chris and Magdalene, for always affording me the opportunity to engage with our people. And I think it's been productive. And I'm glad, that I am able to find time to engage with you guys to advance the national interest. Thank you so much, and I wish you and yours, health and wellness.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So have our sympathy and condolences to you and your entire family.
Yes, we'll do. Thank you so much. We accept. Thank you.
So I'm going to close with this one. Last evening, as I drove to Monrovia, I received multiple calls from this number, banking repeatedly, and because of the condition of the road and other darkness, I decided not to pick the call until I reached Monrovia at home. And by the time the network got stronger, I received this text. You have received 85 United States dollars from Agent Cotto Williams, business, on your mobile money account. On your mobile money account. That was at 10:30, 44 seconds when I received the message. Coincidentally, a lady called using different number. This lady said she mistakenly wired the $85 to my number, and she wanted. And I said, okay. She introduced herself. I can't remember the name now, but I told her, yes, I will immediately transfer it or wire it back to you. But this is the condition. In fact, she started to praise me. She started to sing praises. that she sees one person in a million that will do that. Then I told her, as she said, then she asked me, how much are you going to send back? I said, the same amount that came to me. She said, oh, wonderful God, you are living. Then she said, I'm going to send a number to you so that you can send it to that number. I said, no. I will send it back to the business account that sent it to me. That is Cotto Williams Business Center. You will go now to Cotto Williams and get your money because I will have record to show that I sent it back to the sender. And she said, no, don't send it to that number. Send it to a number that she sent to me. And I said, no, I can't send it to this number. I will send it back to the person you told to send it to me. Then you can go there. She said no. And I said, okay, let's do it this way. Come tomorrow, Dupo Road, Truth FM, in person, and receive the $85. There are several reasons why I set the condition. She started to trick.
Mm-hmm.
She started to send me numbers that don't exist for me to send the number to. The names that she will attach to the numbers, they don't exist at all. They're not registered in the GSM companies that they deal with. Then her own number now, you call it, it's off. But this is the message she sent to me last evening. And after that, the phone went off and she's never gotten since this morning. This is what she said. She said, upon my 7 children, if that $85 slip, then my child be sent out of the clinic tonight, you finish. If you don't die nasty way in car or motorbike accident, then I'm not a Malian woman. Okay? We shall see. Then she laughed. Ha 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 ha. This supernatural woman, this spirit, I'm saying spirit because or ghost, because we've managed to call this number repeatedly. It is off. And we made as agreed upon. I told this woman, come to Truth FM, or I will send the money to Cotto Williams. I'm calling Cotto Williams Business Center. I'm not getting Cotto Williams Business Center. If anyone knows Cotto, I don't know where. Anyone knows Cotto Williams Business Center, please tell her to call me on 077-5144-278. 077-5144-278. And then the money will be wired to the sender. Now, don't think I'm afraid. I had a praise and worship for this woman. Answer this. I had a praise and worship for this woman and demonize. And cast the demon out of her. I've not been prayerful as this morning in recent times. I cast the demon out of her. Maybe it is because of that demon that cast out that we can get her on mobile phone.
Yeah, even your other number, all the numbers.
All the numbers are off. I have the $85.
It's not going to be touched.
Yes,
Yeah.
$85 on my phone since last night. And I intended to make it public because the tendency to blackmail people, and that's why I told her yesterday. I said even the printer in my office is more than the $85. At least you say the computers and other office material are bigger than the $85. But your threat cannot carry me anywhere. In fact, I just received answer from a prayer that you're being demonized. The demon are in you writing all these text messages. I've tried to send mobile money to the number. I can't get a name. It's all ghost. And between now and tomorrow, any information I get, I'll kind of make it public. And if Carter Williams Business Center contacts me, then we can consummate the deal. You receive your money back, and you tell me the first and foremost thing who asked you to send it and stuff like that. But the money is here. Anyone who knows Carter Williams Business Center, I don't know the location, please tell Carter Williams Business Center to contact State of the Nation or Truth FM, ask for the special consultant, and the $85 is untouched. At least it's clear now. You carry my name? Yes. If we want to eat money, we would have received several envelopes here during the election, but we rejected all because of what we stand for. Thank you so much for listening. For the lineup. We see you on tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll talk with our correspondents and those of you who are on a standby. Just when we come on tomorrow, we'll reach out to you, want to know what's happening in the various counties, those where we have our correspondents. So thank you for all of your support.
Thank you.
When this happens, when we allow freedom to ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual. Free at last, free at last, thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Freedom is coming.